Hello and welcome. Tonight we're doing Dragon Quest XI, and yeah, let's get to it. Welcome back, Yosung. I trust you had a peaceful respite. May the mighty forces of benevolence watch over and protect this poor child. Amen. Well, if it isn't Cobblestone's newest grown-ups, were you looking for the mayor? He's at home at the moment. Listen, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but he's been worried sick about you, Gemma. Well, it's only natural, I suppose. He is your granddad, after all. Okay, yeah, this feels right. Now that you've climbed the tour, I'm pleased to say that you and Gemma are fully fledged Cobblestonians. Now all you need to do is settle down together and live happily ever after. Granddad, honestly. That's kind of cool they have this just to have it here. There's a notebook with Dunstan's cooking companion written on the cover. Yosan takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. Incredible, absolutely incredible. The puns keep flooding into my mind. I've never experienced anything like it. Look at this one. We could show visitors around the great stone spire beyond the village and call it the Cobblestone Tour. And there's plenty more where that came from. They just won't stop. It's like divine inspiration. Here's another. The mother said she'd throw her son from a cliff if he didn't eat his vegetables, but it was a bluff. It's like the god's celerity has granted me his holy blessing. I must tell Gemma right away. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. Thanks for clobbering those stupid monsters. When I grow up, I'm going to be big and tough just like you. Oh wait, have I already talked to you? You did well, both of you. You're not children anymore, you're grown up. Welcome to the club. Cobblestone's well tucked away here in the valley. There aren't that many people who even know this place exists, you know. And that's why it's lovely and safe. The monsters don't tend to bother us, and we get to live in peace and quiet. Lovely. Hey, Yosan. Don't want you to be wandering around outside the village after the day you've had. You need to be getting home. You're my hero, Yosan. You saved my little boy. I'm so glad you and Gamma are back safely. That's good. Is there anything? No. I gotta talk to those kids. So I should go here. If you want to get somewhere in a hurry, what you need is a horse. They're faster than people by a long shot. But you know that already, being a better rider than most say. Nice manly pursuit riding, very grown up. Shit. Shit. Hell yeah. Monsters appearing at our sacred tower of all places, and they say there are more of the blighters running around outside the village than ever before. I don't like this one little bit. I remember climbing the tower all those years ago. Back then I was young and single and free. Great days, great days. Okay. Believe I've been everywhere I can be. Including around the house.
My little soldier. Well, not so little anymore. I've heard all about your big adventure. Look at you, all grown up. I hope he wasn't too much of a bother, Gemma dear.
Of course not. Quite the opposite, in fact. You would have been proud of him. We got attacked by a monster at the top of the tower, and I ended up hanging onto the edge of the cliff by my fingertips. I thought I was done for. But you'll never guess what happened next. That mark on his hand suddenly lit up, and a bolt of lightning hit the monster.
What did you say? That funny little mark? Lightning flying about the place? Goodness me. Here I was hoping he'd turn out nice and ordinary, but it seems his grandfather was right all along. Well, I've been putting this off for long enough now. You and me need to have a little talk. Here. This belongs to you. Your grandfather asked me to give you it once you'd come of age and climbed the tower. The truth is, there's something I've been keeping a secret all these years. Something I've never told another soul in the village. It's... how can I put this now? Well, he said you're the reincarnation of the Luminary.
What?
Oh, don't ask me what the old fool meant, dear. I haven't got the foggiest. All I know is that your grandfather said you had a special destiny and that there was something you had to do. He said that when you came of age, you were to head north to the capital, up there in Heliodor, and show that necklace thingy to the king. He seemed to think that if you did that, all would become clear. Clear as mud, I shouldn't wonder. Anyway, the long and short of it is that if you want to find out what this is all about, you'll have to leave Cobblestone and head over to Heliodor.
Crikey.
Well, I can't stop leaving, I'm sure, but you won't be marching on an empty stomach. Come on, dinner.
The reincarnation of the luminary. Yosun tries his hardest to sleep, but he is too confused by everything he's learned and excited about his coming trip. Eventually, oh wow, you can just go outside. Having trouble sleeping, are we? Well, it's no surprise after all the excitement today and your big news. Whenever I have trouble nodding off, I go for a little walk. The night air always does me up the power of good. The door is locked tight. He's up drinking while his family's asleep.
can't sleep either, eh? You remember this tree, don't you? I got my scarf stuck in it all those years ago. There I was, crying like mad, and there you were, running round trying to help me get it down. Some things never change, eh? You know, I always imagined we'd spend our whole lives right here in Cobblestone. That's why I was so surprised by what your mum said today. All that stuff about you being the luminary, that reincarnation thing. I remember the story my granddad told me. Once upon a time, long, long ago, the world was terrorized by a horrible monster. But then, the luminary appeared and saved the day. When it was all over, the luminary turned into a star. And he's been watching over us from up in the heavens ever since. That's his star, right there. How can you be the luminary too? I just don't get it. I know. That's what you're going to Heliodor to find out. I understand, really I do. Listen, we should both be getting back. Everyone will be wondering where we've got to. Goodbye, old friend.
Exhausted after his long day, Yelsung finally falls into a restless slumber. Then morning comes.
Well, just look at you. You don't scrub up too bad, you know. Only wish your grandfather were here to see you. You won't forget him, will you? He was a fine, upstanding man, the pride of the village. You could do worse than try to be like him. Well, however you turn out, I'm sure you'll find a way to overcome whatever lies ahead. A mother knows these things. Oh, by the way, I've popped a little money I'd saved for a rainy day in your pack. Don't spend it all at once. Why don't you visit the village shop before you head off to Heliodor? You'll need some supplies for your big adventure. But don't take too long. The whole village is turning out to wave you off.
I heard all about it from your mother. She says an important journey you have to make, and you're just a youngster. Well, before you head off, make sure to visit the shop. You know where it is, of course, down the slope and across the river. Once you've stocked up, head to the village entrance to the north. We'll be waiting to see you off. Sorry, Elson, the old fellows here are busy eating their beloved grass. I don't think they'll be moving anytime soon. quest already. Dear me, what am I going to do? Oh, if it isn't Yosan, you came along just at the right time. I've got a favor to ask you, see. The other day I was playing with my lad, you know, messing around as you do. Well, anyway, he's got this flurry feather that he loves as well. Fool that I am, I managed to let it blow away. Luckily, the wind only blew it as far as the roof of your shed. I'd go and get it myself. I'm no good with frights, I'm afraid. Anyway, I know you're a brave young fellow, so I was wondering if you'd mind climbing up there and getting it back for me. You'd be doing me a huge favor, I'm telling you. I knew you'd help me out. You always did pay attention to what the priest said in church, you know. That stuff about being kind to others. You're a fine fellow and no mistake. Now there's no time to lose. My son's desperate to get his beloved feather back. Hurry over to your shed. I'm sure you climb your fair roofs and find something to clamber onto. Once you've found that flurry feather, bring it here and I'll see if I can give you a little something in return. Best of luck. Yosan accepts the people's friends request. There you are, Yosan. It looks like you've got the feather. Would you mind letting me have it? Hey, what are you playing at? Do you really have to remind you again all about the stuff the priest says is always about being kind to others? Thanks. I knew you wouldn't let me down. I can't wait to see the look on my boy's face. Before I get it, here's a little something in return. Sleeping hibiscus. And that's not all. I've got a tip for you, and I hope you'll find useful. If you ever want to do someone a good turn, look for a purple speech bubble above their head. Listen to what they have to say, and if they can do anything to help. It always pays to be kind to others, but don't just feel that just because someone shared their woes with you, you have to help them right away. You can always come back when you want a little change of pace, or if you're not sure what to do next. This is a video game. Anyway, thanks again, Yosan. I really owe you one. Now, just remember, whatever's waiting for you up ahead, be kind to others, and you'll do just fine. Poor Gamma, she just can't stop crying, but she said she'd put on a brave face to say goodbye to you. Whoops, I wasn't meant to tell you that. So you're leaving us in a bit, eh? Well, you're up to the north entrance to wave you off. Better get up there, we'll miss you, sunshine. I've already been up here, but I'm curious if it respawns. I see, so it's one and done. Good to know. Here's some advice from one book to another. Keep your mind on the job. No matter how fierce the fighting gets, you gotta stay focused. The more you get walloped, the more focus you'll get, and before you know it, you'll be pepped up. Then you'll be full of beans. When you're pepped up, you'll be stronger, faster, better at everything. Very another feeling like it. Go on, my son, get out there and pep yourself silly. A weird thing to say. I don't know much about fighting, but I've heard the best way to get big and strong is to wall lots of monsters and build up your experience. But if you realize you picked a fight with a monster that's tougher than you, there's no shame in running away. Just because you're setting on a journey doesn't mean you can't pop home for a visit whenever you like. If you ever get hurt, or if you're in need of rest, there's no place like home. That's what I always say. I'm sure your comfy bed will always be waiting for you. I heard you're going all the way to Helidor. Can I come with you? Please, please. Fine. I suppose I am a bit too young still. Well, be careful. It's a long journey. My dad says you have to head north just to keep going. And he says it's full of all kinds of people, way more than you see in Cobblestone. I can't wait to grow up and see it for myself. I can't believe you're leaving us so soon. Well, make sure you stock up on items and weapons for the journey. Oh, and remember, there's no point just carrying equipment around with you. Make sure you equip it. Good point. What's the matter, girl? Is someone in there? There? I'm sorry, I don't want to speak to anyone right now. Could you come back in a bit? So this is it, my little soldier's really leaving. You may not be back for a while. Hope you said all your goodbyes. So, ready? Well, off you go then.
One day you're just a little boy, the next you're getting ready to leave us. I only wish your grandfather could see what a fine young man you've become. To think, it's been so many years already since old Chalky found you floating in I mean, since he brought you to Cobblestone. We never thought there was anything out of the ordinary about you. And now suddenly there's all this talk of luminaries of all things. You know who the luminary was, of course. A legendary hero who saved the world from a terrible darkness. We're supposed to believe that you're him reincarnated? I don't doubt old Chalky, of course, but it is a little hard to swallow, I must say. Oh, when you meet the King of Heliodor, put in a good word for old Cobblestone, won't you, eh? If he finds out this is the village where the luminary was raised, there might be something in it for us, if you catch my drift.
Oh, you are terrible. Trust you to be thinking about what you can get out of it.
No, I'm only joking, of course. The very thought. Anyway, where was I? Yes. Now, the fate that awaits you may well be one beyond anything we simple country folk can imagine. But you must allow us to offer what little assistance we can. Take this map of Erdrea with you. May it prove useful in finding your way.
Your son receives the map of Erdrea.
And may this magnificent steed, the pride of Cobblestone, lighten your burden and speed you on your way. You'll find Heliodor easily enough. Just head north out of the village and follow your nose.
You travel safely now. Oh, you're such a good boy, such a good boy. You make us proud out there, won't you? And come back safe.
Wait! Here, take this with you. I made it for you. It'll keep you safe. I heard there are lots of monsters where you're going. Be sure to keep it close, won't you? I don't know what's in store for you out there, but wherever you go and whoever you meet, don't forget us, will you? Take care, and remember, we'll be waiting for you.
yo, son, there you are. The mayor asked me to teach you a thing or two about horses and maps too, for that matter. Now, you see this bell here? Well, if you give it a ring, a fine steed will gallop up out of nowhere, just like that. Good to remember if your feet are getting sore. And what if you're lost and tired? This is fun. Am I getting experience for this? Wait, you don't want me going anywhere near the Mango Grove. The monsters in here will have you for garters. No, if you're headed for Helidor, you need to go straight there. I didn't rush. So I got one experience point with that. Do I have to do a fight to unlock? School comfort. Bunny corn. I like that. Oh, hold on a second.
Oh, what have we here? I know a budding adventurer when I see one. It can be risky heading into the great outdoors if you aren't familiar with the basics of survival, you know. Well, fear not, because that's where I come in. See the remains of that fire over there? Well, when you spy one of those, it means you can set up camp and rest your weary bones. To settle down for the night, just go up to the fire and examine it. You'll soon be enjoying a well-earned break. What's that? You're worried about being attacked by monsters while you sleep? Oh, ye of little faith. That statue over there is chock full of holy powers that'll keep the beasties at bay for as long as you need. And that's not all. You can pray to it to be cured of poison and all kinds of other things. Think of it as a mini church. Anyway, enough of my yammering. Why don't you take a closer look at all this camping kit for yourself? You'll need to get used to what campsites look like and how to find them. After all, you'll be relying on them whenever you're out in the wilderness. It's like my old dad always said, keen campers can continue on where others can't. Be prepared. Well, that's all from me. If you have any camping-related queries, feel free to ask. I'm here all the time. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Oh, look, little mice. That's cool. Oh, look, treasure chests. That's cool. Yo. Probably blocked off. Oh, nuts. Ah. I must set up the camp. What the hell? Flowgrass is chilling like Princess Mononoke spirits. Huh. Alright, that's gonna do it for this stream. thanks for watching, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Be easy.